Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the David Yourself channel. David is not here tonight. I will be in for him tonight. So get ready for an exciting show. He has sent me all of the material I need to have for this show. So we will be doing a show as close to what Dave would do. Maybe better. Dave is not good at this. So we'll see how this goes. Stick it down. He told me to say that. My name is Smokey, and I will be your host tonight. Get ready for this. We have big news, I tell you. Big news. Make sure you have a seat. Make sure you have a drink. Make sure if you have a lover, you have it on your arm. Because tonight's show is going to be for you and a lover. Because you will love this show. It's going to be Heidi, man. Heidi. No doubt. Let's get to that intro. Roll it, Steven. Oh, your name is Dave. Of course, it's the David Yourself Show. Roll it, Dave. Oh, this has got a funky groove. I like it. Oh, I can feel my hips moving. Oh, it's going to be an exciting show. So exciting. So much news. Apparently, if you were here last week, you want to be here this week. Because it's super exciting. This isn't this case. Oh, it's got the special case. Well, I'll wait to take that out to show you fine viewers in a minute. Make sure you hit that like button. Trust me, you want to hit that like button. It seems I don't want to hit like. You do want to hit the like button, man. Hit it. Trust me, you want to hit it. What do you say we do a show? I'm ready for show. You ready for show? I believe you are. Oh, here we go. If you're part of the David Yourself Galaxy, you already know this. But if you're not part of the David Yourself Galaxy, well, for one, what is wrong with you? For two, let me let you in on a little secret from last week. Speaking of hitting that like button, you want to make sure you do that. Why is that? Because if the likes match the peak viewers at the end of the show, everybody in the stream will win. Everybody in the stream will win. That's what it says here on the paper. If you don't believe me, well, you should. It has happened before, apparently. Apparently, it could happen again. And speaking of that, here's something from last week.
All right, so there we go. 26 peak viewers. Come on. 26 likes! 26 peak viewers, 26 likes. We did it!
And you know what that means, friends. That means that everyone that was in the stream last week is a winner. That's right, you are a winner. Will you be a part of the show tonight? We will find out. Also, will Gremlins be a part of the show tonight? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But until then, I am your host, Smokey! Welcome to the David Yourself channel, my man. I am wearing my Floyd Jeff Lower Alabama shirt Dave left out for me. I'm wearing that tonight. I did not realize it would make me look transparent. And you can't see my arms. So, okay. It's all right. It's another great show. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Dave Yourself channel. My name is Smokey. Dave could not be here tonight. Why cannot Dave be here tonight? Well, that's a different story for a different show. But I'm here. And why am I here? Well, by goodness, it's because we have something exciting. First, we got some things to turn on. Oh, we've already got the plane on. What else do we need to turn on? Let's see. Which one is that? Is that the right button? Am I hitting the right button here? All right, so we've got a lot going on here tonight. Let me make sure my buttons are on. Hold on. Yeah, they are. All right, so there's that. So why am I here tonight? Because we have Smoke Machine back. We have Smoke Machine back, and somewhere there is a remote button that will make it work because it worked earlier. But of course, it's time for the show, so it's not working. Yeah, dag snigget. This thing's got sweet lights on it. Why are they not working? Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, it's got a little fancy remote on the Smoke Machine, but for some reason, that's not working. Oh, of course. Well, let's just unplug it, replug it, and we'll see if that works. If it doesn't work, the good news is this one has a backup button. You can always push it. I don't know why my lights aren't working. That really sucks. This had some really great lights on it. Well, that's, maybe that is a form of a gremlin that shows you for the show. His name's me. We'll see. Welcome, everybody, to the David Self channel. My name is Smokey. Why I'm here tonight is because we got the Smoke Machine back. And if the remote's not going to do it, it does have a remote. There we go. The remote just keeps it on. Not as cool without the lights kicking. I don't know why the lights aren't kicking. God, it's so annoying. Why aren't the lights working? They were working fine earlier in the testing for the show. That's all right. It's, typical David Yourself style. We're going to lick the battery a little bit, see what happens. Does that make a difference? No, it does not. But we're going to try it anyway. And I think I just dropped the battery on the floor, so maybe the battery's gone. Here we go. We'll try it here. All right. One last time. Can we get lucky? Come on, lights. Where are you? Anyway, no lights. All right. No lights. Whatever. Anyway, Dave told me this could possibly be a problem. Anyway, as you noticed in the beginning of the episode, 26 peak viewers, 26 likes last week. That means that everybody that was in the stream last week apparently is a winner. So if you're interested in winning something from the David Yourself channel, you make sure that you send your address to, he told me where this was. It is right. And if you want to be a part of the David Yourself Galaxy, of course, you send it to the same address, which is this address right here. There it is, right there. The David Yourself channel at gmail.com. Send me your address. You are a winner if you were part of last week's stream, because again, if the peak viewers match the peak likes at the end of the show, everybody wins. It's happened before. Now this makes it the second time. So there you go. So welcome everybody to the David Yourself channel. Again, my name is Smokey. We're going with that because we got the Smoke Machine back. I was going to be Smoky Sparkles, but I can't seem to get the lights to work. I don't know why that's a thing. Again, they worked without problem earlier. Anyway, we've got a lot going on tonight. As you can see, we have got, of course, Jokes of the Dave. We've got the Magic 8 Ball. We'll ask that a question here in a second. I asked the question earlier, and it gave me the old static answer. Mail call. We got some stuff that came in. I'm going to show you what's that's going on. Of course, we got one of the sweet gifts potentials there for the end of the year gift, which is the plane. Oh, now the smoke. Oh, maybe I was hitting the wrong remote. That's what it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Was I hitting the wrong remote? They look so similar. Okay, this is for the plane. Is it? Is it? Yeah, it is for the plane. All right, back to red because that's easier for green screen. Let's put that over by the plane. And the light for the Smoke Machine works. All right, so here we go. This actually has some fun functions. Strobes. Oh, yeah, there we go. And if we fire the smoke, Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. All right. That's the excitement I wanted to show to you. Yay, it's back. So welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being in tonight in the show. Is this an entire outfit I worked up just for this show? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Been working out for a couple of weeks? Yeah. Yeah, I sure have. Did not get the shirt in time, which is why I threw the old Jeff and Lower Alabama shirt on because, flying, everybody's part of Team Let's Go Flying. Team Let's Go Flying! What's what? And so, I thought I'd throw that on. It's yellow. I figured, hey, no problem. No, it's a problem. And I guess the green undershirt is making my arms disappear. Typical. I'm giving you that smoky appearance. It goes with the persona. There you go. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. All right, so like I get, we got a lot going on tonight. Let's jump into that chickadee chat and see what you guys are thinking about all of this so far, because it's a lot. Let me tell you. All right, let's put on the old. Let's put on Dave's glasses. See if these happen to be my prescription. Ah, they're close enough. Oh, that really looks horrible. All right, let's go. If you're sensitive to emotion, go ahead and block your eyes. Too late. All right, so I know that Jeff in Lower Alabama was actually in here first earlier, and then Smoky Mountain RC. Congratulations to Smoky Mountain for just hitting 4K subs. He's crushing it. Congratulations to you, buddy. And then we've got Jason Hansen here. I did not put a question up earlier. I've got quite a few that I did write down. So got that coming up. So there's some questions here on the write down. So if you were part of last week's show, again, some of these questions can be aimed right at you. And later on in the episode, I did put gave you a little idea. Told you to screenshot it. Remember that? That might come into play tonight. As a matter of fact, that might come into play 1, 2, 3, 4 times. There you go. Because we're getting down to the holidays. We got some stuff to give away. So we're super excited. But let's go ahead and say hello to some other folks. So Jason Hansen, thank you so much. First question Jason's got here. Hello, best of fellow humans. How you doing this week? Raining and snowing in North Minnesota. Yeah, it don't make sense. The Big Pond and Superior says differently. Okay, so apparently it's cold and wet up there where Jason is. Down here in Georgia, not so much wet, still pretty cold, but I think we're like at 50 something today. So there you go. So there's that. Don't want to rub that in, but there's that. Shadow Ops, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate seeing you. Thank you so much for being here. There's my mom. There's Keith Christie's in the house. Hey, Keith, good to see you. There's Mom. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Who else we got here? CTRC Flying. Guess what? Guess what, my friend? Did I fix your name on the bingo list? Hells, yes, I did. Do you know why I did that? I'm going to tell you in a bit. It has a little something to do with old Randy Huffins. Hope you're watching, Randy. All right, so we'll get back to that here in just a bit. Keith Christie, Lori's in the house. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Who else we got here? Keith. Usual suspects. Looks like Rich M's in the house. Hey, buddy, good to see you. What did you say you were smoking? Well, for the show, it's this freaking sweet smoke machine. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me see if I can give you a little bit of that action. Oh, that's not what. Wrong action. It's probably action you prefer to have, but wrong action. Let me just see if I can do this a little bit. Oh, there you go. I'm going to go push this over a little bit. You can see the smoke machine right here. There it is, right there. All the lights and stuff got it wedged on a tape roll. Yeah, you can see my life-size Spider-Man in the background there with my secure team hat on it. That has nothing to do with the show, but just so you know what's going on behind me there. But that's the smoke machine on my plane stand on a wooden stand off to the side. Scroll this back over because it's TV magic. Yeah. And there we go. So let's get back to this. So super excited to see the smoke machine back. So what am I smoking tonight? A 500 watt smoke machine. If you remember old 440, we called him 4W. He was a 400 watter. It's a 500 watter. Comes with a remote. 2 remotes, actually. Well, actually, 3 remotes if you consider the cord, the override cord. Just for you. I wanted to make the show even more dependable for you, even though at the beginning of the episode I was pushing the wrong remote. So if the episode is never reliable, it's because of the operator, not the equipment. Most likely. All right, just so you know. You're like, yeah, tell us something we don't already know, Dave. We get it. All right, so Rich M, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. That's what I'm smoking tonight, a 500 water. That's what I'm smoking. Sherry Everett's in the house. Hey, how you doing? B13 Jason Hanson sent me in. Can I get a bingo number? You sure can, Sherry. As a matter of fact, we're going to go over that bingo list here in just a bit. You will see that there is 1 blank spot per letter. Feel free to pick one of those spots when we get there. We haven't even gotten close to there yet because apparently Fart Machine got its own new case. Check this out. I need to go ahead and get it out. I didn't want to start firing off too early. Look, Fart Machine coming out. There we go. Go ahead and extend the base tube for the deep resonance that you want out of an artificial fart sound. Get the remote out of the front pocket here. There we go. Test it. Oh, yeah. It's working great. All right. So Fart Machine is now live. So, yes, if Fart Machine is usually the digital producer of the show. So as the show goes on, Fart Machine might go off. If it goes off by itself, I didn't instigate it, then it has to go off twice before you roll for bingo. If it goes off because I pushed the button, well, then that's just when we're doing bingo. So we'll get to that here shortly. But yes, ma'am, you can, in fact, get yourself a number, so just wait for that coming up. Because there is a huge update, humongous update on that bingo list. Huge Godzilla mungus. I mean, kaiju size change to that bingo list. So get ready for that. Stick around. All right, so we're sitting on 25 viewers, 14 likes, 9 of you, or actually 11 of you. Ha, you got to carry the 1, Dave. That's what it was. 11 of you haven't liked this yet. It's fine, but if you don't like it, this can't happen.
All right, so there we go. 26 peak viewers. Come on. 26 likes! 26 peak viewers, 26 likes. We did it!
And when I say we did it, that means you did it. You won something just by doing this. That's it. That's all you had to do. That's it. You didn't have to fill in your information. You don't have to send off your credit card details. You don't have to do shit. You just got to go, and that's the like button. And then everybody in the stream wins. Even if you were only in the stream for 1 second. You showed up, you hit the thumbs, you got the hell out. You still win. Yeah, pretty much. That's how we do it on this channel. Is it crazy? Sure. Is it too much? Oh, yeah. But have you seen the new bingo list? Nope. And is that ridiculous? Oh, yes. So get ready for that. All right, so let's jump back into that chickadee chat. See what you guys are thinking about that, because there's a lot going on already. All right, so let's jump back into here. Jason Hanson's in the house. Good to see you so much. We stopped at Rich M earlier, and then we also said hello to Shadow. Paul McNeil is in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Who else we got here? Smokey. There's Smokey back. Jet Tuck Don is apparently in the house because, yeah, there he is. Jet Tuck, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. If I miss you as I'm scrolling. Hanger 51's in the house. Balls pull last week, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look at Kenny. Look at Kenny. Trying to jump in. Has an idea what question I might ask. He's already throwing numbers out there. I like it, Kenny. I like it. I like your gumption. I like your gumption. But wait for me to ask the question because you don't know what I'm going to ask. And I got to put my bars of stars in there, and then you start answering, and then, so get ready. So copy paste that note and get ready to put it in later. There you go. Dave Hack. All right, back at it. Thanks for seeing it, Kenny. Glad you're here, man. Who else we got here? Let's go ahead and move my mouse to a part where actually we'll move this. There we go. Boss223's in the house. What's up, buddy? Who else we got here? Anybody else new that snuck in? Aerospace Matt's in the house. Sorry, I won't be in the stream tonight. Have a work event. Have fun tonight, guys. Aerospace Matt, you can set the standard right here, my friend. Fine. You got something to do. You popped in to go ahead and drop in a note. Hey, perfect. You got a split? No worries. No tears here. But you better damn hit that thumbs up, or else you can't possibly win like everybody did last week, which of course does include you because you were here last week. But you can't win 2 weeks in a row. Whoa, 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 whoa. This hair. All right, so let's get back to that. So make sure if you do even pop in for just a second, like Aerospace Matt, you got to split. Totally fine. Do that, but hit that button because now we're at 24:19. So a few of you are picking up on what we're laying down here. Oh, you can see the smoke machine doing its thing on the sideways here. It's ready to go, which means it's ready to do some bingoing. So let's see here. So we got Lori in there, Shadow Ops. Who else we got in here? Fart Machine. That's one. You need one more. Well, can I make it through this? Let's see. Sherry Everett, number. Yep, that's coming here, Sherry. Get ready for that. And CBO Hobo's in the house. Good to see you, Dave. Thank you so much, man, for being here. Say hello to Crystal for me. Anybody else sneak in here I haven't said hello to? Scrolling on down, scrolling on down, scrolling on down. Got some more to look at. Oh, you guys are blowing it up. Hang on here. Let me just shoot through here real quick. Randy B's in the house. Hey, Randy, good to see you. Miss Hanger 51's in the house. Good to see you. JCB's in the house. Good to see you so much, sir. Godfather RC. Hey, Keith, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Jet Tech, we said hello to, but hello again, sir, of course. Let's see. Scrolling. You guys are keeping me posted here. Jeff in Lower Alabama's back. Good to see you, Jeff. Thank you so much. You can see I'm wearing my sweet Jeff shirt. Of course, kind of see through, but it's because my name is Smokey tonight. So I'm kind of transparent, it makes sense. Anyway, and that brings us down to the end of the list. Keith Christie's also in the house, so thank you so much, Keith Christie, for being here. Glad to see you. So, son of a dork. Come on, man. Anyway, well, apparently I was going to go ahead and move some of these things off the screen, and I'll go ahead and move a few of these off here. So we do have Magic 8 Ball coming, but apparently it's time for some bingo. But we're going to go ahead and move this Magic 8 Ball off here. You don't need to see that. You know that's coming. We'll get rid of the PayPal things here. 8 Ball, the Galaxy, which you can't even see anyway. PayPal, if you want to, donate based on what's going on with the scroll up there at the top. Totally up to you. It is not a requirement, just an option. Joke of the day, of course, coming up, and we do have some mail calls, so we got that coming up. But right now it's time for a bingo! All right, so speaking of bingo, oh, now you catch up. All right, fair enough. Speaking of bingo, let's take a look at that new bingo list. It's going to look kind of similar, but you're going to notice something humongous if you just give it a second. So there we go. So we're going to get into that. Sherry, get ready to pick out your number. Here comes that bingo list. There it is. There's the new revised bingo list here. You can see there is B5, I19, N43, G49, O63. Go ahead and put those in there. You will notice that CTRC Flying's name has been changed. You'll also notice that Randy Huffins, God rest his soul, has been removed. And if you remember where Randy's number was, one of my favorite numbers, to be honest with you, but if you remember where his number was, you will notice that there was something huge, humongous, where Randy Huffins used to be. Because, well, I felt Randy deserved that his spot needed to stay that way. So there we go. And if you weren't sure, that's 069. Oh, 69. That's right. If we can roll Randy Huffins' old number of 069, god dang it, everybody wins. Everybody wins. Now, unlike the 15, max peak, like blah, blah, blah. I was going to say whoever wins bingo wins, but you know what? Nope, I'm not going to do that. Everybody in the stream wins. That's what we're going to do. I'm setting that rule right now. Dave's not here. I'm going to go ahead and set that rule right now. There we go. So if we hit 069, everybody in the stream wins regardless of the likes versus peak viewers. But alternately, likes versus, that's just for this show. I guess it's not for this show. Gosh dang it. Sometimes I don't think about these things too much until it's showtime. Ugh, and then it's too late because I'm already exposing it right here in front of you and I can't hide it. So, all right, well, there we go. That's how we're doing it. We'll figure something else with the peak lights and stuff later. I think we'll just keep both of those going. Yep. 2 opportunities for everybody in the channel to win every episode. Yep, that sounds great. We're going to go and double that up. Sure. Trump's back in office coming up soon, so sure, why not? Might as well. Time to celebrate America, celebrate freedom, celebrate all of that good stuff. Anyway, let's make sure this bingo list is working here. It is. Before we do that, we're going to jump into, Sherry, make sure you put your number in the chat, but we're going to jump back to that bingo 8-ball cam real quick. Earlier, I asked the 8-ball, I said, 8-ball, how's the show going to go? And the 8-ball said, response cloudy, please ask again soon, or something to that. Reply hazy, ask again, that kind of thing. So we're going to give it another shot. That was before we started roll. Right now, I'm just going to ask it, 8-ball, what are the chances we're going to hit that 069? 8-ball says, oh, shoot. What does it say? 8-ball says, oh, shit, 8-ball, you're killing me here. Uh-oh, it's on the cusp. Hang on. Come back now. Where are you? There it is. Same answer. Just got to spin it back around. But you'll notice that it might say, if you can read through the blur, it does say most likely. Most likely. So the 8-ball says most likely we're going to hit 069 tonight. So there you go. Make sure you go ahead and thumbs it up, like it up. Here we go. Let's jump into that chat real quick. See if Sherry picked herself out a number. And then we're going to go from there. All right, so what do we got? Lori, Randy passed away last summer. He did. He certainly did, which is why he's no longer on the list. Thank you, Lori. You told me that last show, which is why I removed him from this show. My 2 lottery tickets were defective, Jeff says. Well, hey, Jeff, at least you got them. Glad to hear that. And Matt was in here earlier. He didn't say whether or not he got his or not. Sherry's saying right up here she'll take 063. There we are. So I'm going to go ahead and drop Sherry and grab the old pen over here. Drop her in here on the side. And that is, we're going to go with that's being Sherry Everett. Okay. Just do, because the pen thing is way, way easier than try to jot it down on my phone. So 063 Sherry. All right. Fair enough. There we go. So she wants 063. We're going to see if 069 comes up. Let's find out. Let's jump into this chickadee chat bingo style. You can see I'm wearing the sweet pendant here. And of course, because I'm transparent, you can also see the plane by me. But you can see I'm still wearing the sweet pendant here. And double necklacing it, of course, because I got the mini harmonica. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and secure the rubber. We got to go ahead and put the safety rubber on. There we go. Safety rubber on. Let's see. Can you? Looks like the bingo logo may need to adjust this earlier. All right, let's make the bingo logo up here. Beep, make it a little smaller. Sure. And then that way you can see that the safety rubber is on right there. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let me lock this up. All right, release the safety rubber. Here we go. Oops, not off. Now the safety rubber's off. Here we go. Nice and easy. Come on now. Let's not be like last show. We're just stuff flying all over the damn table. All right, here we go. We've got one. What is it going to be? Oh, there's no chance to see that here. Let's find out. I have not been practicing my magic, so let me get rid of this text as well. There it is. Hang on. Oh, it's the very first one. It's B1. B1. Who is B1? Let's take a look at that bingo list. Find out. That would be Paul Ballard. What? Paul Ballard. Are you in the stream? Well, Freddy the Frog is going to give you 1 minute to figure it out. Get it. Paul Ballard, where you at? Dave looks like Ghost of Christmas Past. I do. Nice. Because, yep, I can remember past Christmases. You know the ones I can't remember? The future ones. Isn't that weird? So, yeah, my better chances are to remember the past ones. If you can remember your future Christmases, I would love to hear about it. Mystery drink. Ah, wearing this wig will do it to you. All right, so Paul Ballard. We got any Paul Ballard in the hoose? Let's see. Yeah, Jet. Yep, Yep, great guy. Never met him, but yep, he was always super fun to have in the streams. That's for sure. Oh, that's the end of that. There we go. No smoke machine for that, but that's okay. Because what do I have if we don't win a bingo? Because we're all sad. I got something for that. It's called a joke of the Dave. I would give you the warning. Screw it. Here's the warning. I won't read it because none of these really require this warning. But here's joke number one.
A man was driving home after attending a lively party when he suddenly found himself being pulled over by a police officer. He checked his rearview mirror and noticed the officer walking towards his vehicle. As the officer approached the driver's side window, he couldn't help but notice a large collection of knives in the back seat. With a stern expression, the officer asked, "Sir, do you have a legitimate reason for possessing all those large knives?" Grinning, the driver confidently replied, "Yes, I do. You see, I'm a professional juggler." The officer raised an eyebrow, clearly skeptical of the man's claim. Sensing the officer's doubt, the driver said, "Officer, if you'll allow me, I'd be more than happy to give you a demonstration right here and now." Cautiously, the officer stepped back and said, "All right, but this better be the truth." In no time, the man was out of his car, standing by the side of the road, expertly tossing the knives high into the air in a mesmerizing display. As this spectacle unfolded, two elderly men happened to drive by, and both couldn't help but stare in astonishment. One of the men turned to the other and exclaimed, "I'm sure glad I gave up drinking a while back." The other man nodded in agreement and said, "You're right. These sobriety tests are getting more and more ridiculous every day."
Oh, the old knife tossing sobriety test. Oh, fun stuff. Oh, if I had $1 for every one of those I've gone through, I would have $0. All right. Hope you guys liked that. We got more of those coming up. All right, so let's jump into some bonuses. We did not have any winners on the first bingo. It's fine. I have other opportunities. Those are coming up right now. So here we go. I'm going to get back to Kenny's earlier comments. And here are the guesses. I have 4 different guesses for you and opportunities for you to win prizes to get your name on the big list for the end of the year prizes. So, first one is, we're going to go ahead and jump in the chat here. And I'm going to go and put my bar of stars in there so we can see that this is where the question starts. Lori's already throwing numbers out there. I like it. All right, but there's my bars of stars. Oh, Kenny's numbers snuck in right under that. All right, so here's the first one. Which letter last week had 0 winners? Which letter last week had 0 winners? First one to put that in the chat will be a winner. Get yourself another tick on the list. If you're not on the list, you're going to get your name on the list, and we'll put a tick next to it. So which letter last week had 0 winners? 0. Not one call. Lori shouts out G first, and she is correct. It is, in fact, a G. Congratulations, Lori. And already have you on this list. I do. You already have 2, so now you're getting 3. There we go, Lori. Congratulations to you for that. G is correct. All right, next one. Which letter last week, well, let me get rid of that because that screwed up this thing. Which letter? No. All right, got to put my bars and stars in here so you can see. All right, here we go. Which letter last week only had one ball? Which letter last week only had one ball? First one after the bar stars will be the winner. Get themselves a tick or get themselves a name and a tick. Which letter last week only had one ball? Come on now. Let's see some letters in there. Hit them up. There's only 5 to choose from. B-O-N, blah, blah, blah. And the first one to answer correctly is, Smoky Mountain RC. It was N. N only had one ball. Congratulations to Smokey. You have just gone from 9 to 10. Whoa. 10 on the list there, Smoke. Good job, buddy. All right, 2 more. Okay. Which letter last week had the, well, hang on. Let me put my bar stars in there before you guys start shouting out answers. Bar stars. All right, here we go. Which letter last week had the most balls? Who got the most balls last week? Which letter got the most balls last week? You will get yourself a tick. Who's going to get it? Which letter had the most balls? Who was it? Let's see. And it looks like we might have our winner right here with Michael Reitza with B. That's right. It had the most balls last week, Michael Reitza. So there we go. You go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you also go to 10, Michael Reitza. Look at how fancy you are. And then actually have a big 5 next to your name with a circle because you won the big prize. So you're actually sitting at 15. So, but again, you only need 1 to win, but you're sitting pretty hard. I think you might be the highest number there. Congratulations, Michael Reitza. All right, final one. That's 3 questions. We got 1 more. Let's see if we can put some more winners on this tick board. Star bars. What was the total number of balls from last week? Total number of balls from last week. Put it in the chat. Let's see what you think about that. First one to answer correctly will be a huge winner. Kenny, one number. You got to put them in individually. Oh, and it looks like somebody did put it in individually, and that'll be RCTRC Floyd with 12. Congratulations, and here we go. Here's a little backup on that. Here is the ball count, 12. You can see B had the most. I had the second most, and G with nothing. O, there you go. Little close-ups on those. So you can see those winners from last week. There you go. That's why it's so important to be a part of the show, or at least peep in right at the end to see how many balls are on that board, because I'll probably show you, at least for a brief second, and it could help you tremendously in the overall show. So there you go. Congratulations to you guys for those bonus wins. Nice. Hey, what was that? Oh, I was like, hey, what was that? What was that? Oh, it was the knife falling off of my magnetic wrist hold. Oh, there it goes again. Because the knife's a little heavy. But, just so you know, this isn't necessarily an unboxing thing, but it is something that goes along with my sweet, super sweet toolkit. So let's grab a tool. Let's grab a tool out of here real quick. Something simple. Let's grab a little something. Maybe a little pair of scissors. How's that work? Scissors on there. Boom. Nope. Those don't stick very well. Let's see. Screwdriver. How about a pair of pliers? Pair of pliers. There we go. Pair of pliers ought to do it. There we go. Pair of pliers ought to do it. Little magnetic wrist hold for you to hold some tools while you're doing some working on some stuff. Throw another screwdriver on there, which is aluminum. So, of course, that's not going to work. So, yeah. So, as long as it's not aluminum, these little things ought to work pretty great. I can put a little screwdriver here. Maybe a pair of pliers. Slap those right on there. Nope, those are too heavy. Anyway, small, light tools. There you go. Right here on the wristband. Throw that right into the toolbox. Something fun that came in. Thought I'd show you. Keep tools on the ready. Put that right inside my tool case here. Big ol' husky. Yeah. All right. So let's set that over there for the moment. And let's see what else we've got going on. All right, so we've got some other unboxing things going on, but let's talk about that chickadee chat. See what you guys are thinking about all of this. Because it's a lot. All right, so we got ourselves some huge winners tonight. Thanks very much for everybody being participants in that. We're sitting at 22 viewers, 19 likes. Now, again, everybody that was in the stream last week, you did win. So if you want to get a prize from me, and this is physical prize, this isn't just adding a tick to the list, or should it be? Yeah. Nah, ticks on the list is just so easy. This whole matching the peaks likes thing, that's a tough thing to pull off, and I want something special, not just giving you an extra tick. Nope. You want an actual prize from me, you go ahead and send me your address. And you make sure that you send it to this email right here, the daveyourselfchannel@gmail.com, and I will get you out a present in the mail. That's all I'm going to say about that. When you get it, you'll know it's for me. You're welcome. If you want it, send me that address. Send me your address to that email address, and I will send it out to you. Apparently, 26 of you are due from last week. So if 26 of you send me something, well then, might need to get myself a USPS debit card. But it's fine, totally fine. I'll do it. If it makes you a little happier, again, no other channel does this. If I can be the one that does it, by God, I'll do it. Somebody needs to do it. I would like to watch that channel. In my particular case, I'm the knucklehead on this channel. So there we go. So super fun. Oh, there's the fart machine. I figured you'd probably be chiming in at some point in time. But you know how it is. If you do it on your own, you got to do it twice. All right. So what else we got going on here tonight? Let's jump back in that chickadee chat and see what we got going on. Did you get my email, Lori, about the number for the Galaxy? Lori, I did not. But right now, let me go ahead and, because I check that pretty frequently. But let me go ahead and just pop in there real quick. The daveyourselfchannel@gmail.com. Lori, scrolling. Lori, I don't see it, but, and as of right now, nothing as far as anybody as far as the part of the show tonight. Do a little refresh. Yeah, no, I don't see it. Doesn't mean I didn't get it. Just means that, let me go to the unread portion here. See if that helps out. Let's see, that would have been last week, so that would have been the first. Let me scroll on down to like around the first. Let's see what we got. Hang on, Lori. Let me not say I didn't get it until I check to make sure I didn't get it. Or I did get it. Hey, Lori, there you are. Boop. All right, star. I do see it, Lori. Good job. I gotcha. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and screen grab that. That way I don't forget it. All right. And then let's see. Anybody else up in here I have missed lately? So, Lori, I did get it. Thank you so much for that. I will add you in. You'll be a part of the show later on this evening. After the show, I'll go ahead and add you in. And then everybody that's part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy will give you the obligatory, hey, Lori, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Because everybody that's part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy is super friendly. Kind of a requirement. All right, so I don't see anybody else up here new. Let me see, just scrolling down real quick, making sure if you did happen to send me something like Lori did and I missed it, yeah, just hit me up. Man, I'm going to do a little scroll here, and I don't see anything new from tonight, so there we go. So, Lori, I will add you in later on, and we'll get you on that. I did not check to see if your email had the address on there for you, so let me go back to my photo real quick. No, you just got your number on there. So, Lori, since you're part of the show from last week, if you want to send me another email with your address on it, I'll send you a present. But if not, that's fine as well. All right, so there we go. But I did get it. You will be part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy coming up, which coincidentally will also add another tick to the list. And Lori, by God, I'm just going to do it right now. That way I won't forget. Lori, there you are. You got 3. Now you're at 4. All right, there we go. That's for Party Beam, the Day of Yourself Galaxy. As a matter of fact, let me put a little squiggle on that one, just so I know that that's what that one's for, because everybody that's part of the Day of Yourself Galaxy gets an extra tick. And I'll put a little squiggle on there so I know which tick it is. So there we go. Just sent with my address. Okay, great. Good to see that. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we do have some other fun stuff going up. So I've got a little bit of a little mail call. Actually, let's jump into a little mail call. A little bit of a mail call. And then what we'll do is, nope, not doing mail call right now. We will be doing mail call in a minute, apparently. Oh, you know why? Because apparently it is time for some more bingo! Fart Machine said so. God dang, Fart Machine should have lifted the box. She lifted in a little fancy case where to keep it nice and warm. That's all right. Everybody shows up to the show to see how many times will the Fart Machine go off, because that's the same thing I'm asking at the beginning of the show. Anyway, here we go. Bingo list. Here we go. One more time. There's the list. As you can see, one letter per number there. Sherry has 063, so that Sherry Everett has 063, so that's the only one that's not available. But if you notice, 069 is now where Randy Huffins used to be, God rest his soul, and everybody wins should we hit 069. 8 Ball says, yeah, most likely. Most likely that's what's going to happen. Well, let's find out. I'd love to prove you wrong, 8 Ball, but at the same time, it's kind of a quandary. I'd kind of like that to also happen. We'll see. All right, let's go and put the safety rubber on. Let's do that. Hopefully we get ready to fire up this smoke machine, because this boy is ready to go. Strobe light on. Look at that. Oh, it's the greatest. All right, so turn that off for the moment. Hopefully we'll get to turn you back on in a second. Here we go. All right, break out the mini harmonica. Hey, did anybody watch my video earlier that I posted today about the chainsaw? I know, you're like, what? Chainsaw? Aren't you an RC channel? I mean, am I an RC channel? Really? I mean, yeah, sort of. More of just a knuckleheadery channel is really what this channel is. That's okay. There's plenty of RC channels out there. There's not a lot of channels like mine, though. As a matter of fact, I can't think of one. If you can, let me know. But anyway, here we go. Harmonica time. Get off there. Something nice and melodic. In case you want to fall asleep during this part. Nobody wants to fall asleep during this part. It's bingo! There we go. All right. Back over here. Release the safety rubber. There we go. Safety rubber's released. Cup is empty. Here we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, Smoke. There we go. All right. We got ourselves one here. Let's get it firm grip on it so it doesn't roll off the table like last time. Here we go. It is N44. Who's N44? Could it be you, man? N44 is Matt M. Oh, I think Matt's daddy's in the house. I don't know that Matt's in the house, but we'll find out if Matt's daddy calls Matt real quick and tells him to get up in the house. So there we go. Give him 1 minute. Oh, dang it. I just gave him 2 minutes. Hang on. You get yourself extra seconds. There we go. All right, 1 second. 1 minute. There we go. Matt M., if you're in the hoose, go ahead and show up, my man, so we can fire off this sweet-ass smoke machine. Or don't, and we'll just listen to another Dave, Joke of the Dave, whatever. Either's fine, but man, I really want to fire up the sweet smoke machine. It's got a remote. It's got a manual button. Oh, my gosh. It's got strobe lights. Oh. It functions on command, unlike the last one. So, yeah. Matt M., please be in the chat. Barb Hanson's in the house. Hey, Barb. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and hit you with the, you need a number. Yep, that's fine. Barb, you are allowed to get a number. I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator real quick. But Barb, when you get a chance to see that bingo list come up, you'll see that there are still 4 numbers that are available on the list, and you'll be able to hit that up next go round. Let's see if Matt M showed up. Matt M, Rich. No, Rich is in the house, but no Matt. Got a Rich M. We got no Matt M. Oh, super sad. Super sad. But that's all right, because I have something for that, and it's called another I Juggle the Dave. Here's number 2.
2 hunters, Jim and Bob, decided to travel to Wisconsin during the winter season for some deer hunting. They were excited to experience the thrill of the hunt in the snowy wilderness. After tracking a large stag for miles, they finally got it in their sights and took it down with a well-placed shot. As they struggled, dragging the dead animal across the snowy open fields back to their pickup truck, they were stopped by a friendly conservation officer. He asked to see their hunting licenses and stamps, and after checking that everything was in order, the officer wished them a good day. However, before he left, he offered them some helpful advice. You know, if you guys would pull the deer from the front legs, instead of the back legs, the animal will glide more easily in the snow. This way, you won't be going against the grain of the fur. Jim and Bob thanked the officer for his suggestion and took his advice. They adjusted their grip on the deer and continued on their way. After about an hour of pulling the deer with much less effort, Jim said to Bob, "That officer was a really nice guy, and pulling the deer this way is so much easier." Bob replied, "Yeah, he was friendly and all, but I don't think he was all that smart." Puzzled, Jim asked, "Why do you say that?" Bob pointed out, "Well, we've been following his advice, and we're getting further and further away from the truck."
I mean, yeah, unless you, ah, we're getting so far away from the truck. It's kind of a thinker. All right, so anyway, back to a little bit of that mail call. Let's get back to some of that mail call. So, what we have here is a little gift for the 3 runners up in the year-end finale. So, what you will receive if you are one of the 3 runners up after the big prize, you will get yourself a really sweet embroidered remove before flight keychain. Embroidered, both sides. I got 3 of them. You will get one of these for your keychains. Remove before flight. Everybody wants one of these. Really nice too. Whoops. Really nice too. Let me grab that on the other side of that. There we go. So nice and thick. Actual nice material. Remove before flight. Keychain. Put it on your plane. Put it on your keys. Put it on whatever. But the top 3. So if you don't win the big prize, you could still win a really sweet second, third, and fourth prize. So there you go. Got those in there for you guys. So there you go. So if you don't win, just know you can still win. Other than that, speaking of mail call, since we're about at that hour mark, let's jump into that mail call. We got ourselves some more. A mail call. We got ourselves another plastic wrapped box here. Let's go ahead and break open that super dull knife. But hopefully it's sharp enough to cut this box. It is. All right. Barely. But wow, that is the most jaggedy cut from a busted ass knife ever. Goodness gracious. Oh, that one might confound CSI agents. Like, what kind of weapon do they use on this victim? A dull ass busted knife. Anyway, here we go. That's what we got here. What could this be? It is a. It is. Oh, it's a bulldozer. Oh, and what does that go with? That goes with. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Goes with the Traco. There you go. You got yourself a little bulldozer action. Maybe we'll get that charged up and ready to roll next episode. All we need now is a dump truck to actually move the earth. We can scrape it, we can push it, but we can't haul it off just yet. So, again, these could be gifts that are part of the end of the year celebration if for some reason we do not hit 1,700 subs at the end of the year. And if we don't hit 1,700 subs, well, then by God, these two prizes will not be in play. That's right. If we hit 1,700 subs, whoever's on the big draw list at the end of the year will get both of these planes and be able to create themselves a World War I micro RC battle wherever they are. But if we don't hit 1,700 subs, it's going to be something else. And by God, it could be one of these things. It could be both of these things. Who knows? Who knows? It could be that. It could be the Abrams tank. It could be let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah. It could be the RC water glider, air, land, and sea. It could be the Volantex RC F4U Corsair. Could be a ton of different stuff. It could be this sweet LED item we have right here because I still have one in the box. It's with poo-related items in it. I mean, we got a lot of options. So you're going to win something. You're going to win something that you probably don't already have. Maybe or maybe not wanted. Not really my concern. My concern is you being a winner, you can do whatever you want with the gift. You can accept it or not accept it. It's up to you. But there we go. That's all I really have in the mail call for tonight. It's pretty light, pretty light. But I did like these. When these came in, I was pretty excited. Like, these are actually pretty sweet. Embroidered, super thick, nice. Oh, yeah. Atkinson successful. Okay, let's see if it shows back up on the screen at the hour and minute mark. It's showing what's going on here. Is it going to pick it back up? I mean, come on. What's going on here? All right, I'm going to jump into the chat. DIY eat a Taco Bell before the show and no fart machine needed. Oh, Shadow, not a bad idea. Not a bad life hack there. We do have a Taco Bell on the street. To be honest with you, I have not eaten at a Taco Bell. Since you mentioned Taco Bell, I don't do a lot of fast food in the first place. Not because I'm opposed to it. It's just because I don't feel like driving over to eat shit food. If I want to make shit food, if I want to eat shit food, I'll just make it. Why would I want to drive somewhere? But if I'm on the road hungry, yeah, I get it. But still, normally Wendy's would be my pop-in, the Frosty. But anyway, Taco Bell, yeah. I think it's been about 5 years or so, if not more. Anyway, Ray, Dave, live in Canada, live in Canada, post delivery people are on strike, so I think it would take a long time to get here. Can an extra tick on your so you can donate or to someone? Okay, so Ray Emai is saying he's having some Canada issues. I do remember Lee Davison from last week also mentioning that apparently the Canadian Postal Service is on strike. So sometime next year, yeah, that's always nice when your government employees just go, no, nope, not fair. We're not doing it. And then everybody else like, why, what, why could? And then they look at the postal workers like, okay, I get what you're saying. And then they look at the postal people that employ them, the postal service, are like, what are you doing? Make them happy so we can all, what? Anyway, that's government. That's government here in the United States. It's government in Canada. It's government all over. Where people are just looking at the regular people that are hardworking people like that are trying to help us, and then we're like, okay, you have a legit gripe, but what the hell are you doing? Why do they even have a gripe? What's going on here? Well, they want a 7% increase. When's the last time you given them an increase? It's been 9 years ago. Couldn't you give them a 1% increase every year and then this would not be a thing right now and they'd be 9% ahead? I mean, I'm no economist, but that does seem like that could probably solve the problem. Oh, they want 50% increase after 30 years. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Oh, all right. So anyway, I'm going to continue to run this show because I do not show it showing up back on the thing there. So let me scroll down here. Chad is now disconnected. While Bill was in the house, what's up, buddy? Did DIY forget to pay his internet bill? No, he did not. But like I said, I guess it's just a free show for me here on out. I don't have to worry about the live stuff right now. Don't have to worry about any of that. Oh, son of a bitch, fart machine. I'm talking about I don't have to worry about any of this stuff. You know what? That's right. 2 farts. There we go. You do one, I do one. It's a buddy comedy. Let's do this. That must mean that it's time for some more. Oh, bingo! All right. So clearly, the live stream is off. I'm still just recording this separately, so you guys got to watch this later. So the winner of this bingo won't know until they watch later. But do you think I'm going to stop the stream? Hell no. Hell no. Nope, it's going to give you something to watch later. If you enjoyed the first half before shit went to hell, well, you'll probably enjoy the second half too. All right, let's go ahead and get this bingo cam on. I should have asked 8-Ball earlier if this show was even going to continue to run without any problems. Oh, fuck it. Let's ask it right now. Why not? Screw it. I even got a video to get to show you guys. I might even show the video. Why not? All right, 8-Ball, you son of a bitch. I'm going to start cussing now because we're not live. You motherfucker. Will this show come back on the air at some point in time, or are people going to have to watch it later? Give me a good answer, you son of a bitch. Yes, definitely, it says. Yes, definitely, the show's coming back on. Yeah. Oh, very doubtful. I'm sorry. That seems more appropriate. Very doubtful that the show will come back on. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. But anyway, still recording it, so will you get to watch it later? Hell yeah, you will. But everybody's at home is like, what the fuck? Where the hell Dave go? Have no idea. I'm still doing the show. You'll know later, though. And especially you'll know later if this is going to be your bingo. Because let's jump into that bingo list. I don't know why I'm showing you the list. There ain't nobody here to watch it right now. Because for some reason my stream failed in the middle, but I'm still recording, so fuck it. Still going. So here we go. That's not going to stop me, I can tell you that. Bingo Cam, where the fuck did that ball come from? What? What the hell are you doing there? We've only pulled 2. How the... Son of a bitch. All right, fine. Whatever. Whatever. The show's going off the rails. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Just an inhale on the harmonica. And 2 balls. I don't know where that other one came from, but fuck it. The show's off the rails. We're doing it. All right, here we go. What do we got here? We got ourselves B12. Oh, you know you like that vitamin. B12. That would be Roach Coach Hellies. Roach Coach. I don't know if you were in the stream before everything went to hell, but if you are, well, there you go. Hit me up in the chat or in the comments after the video gets posted later. All right, let's get back to this bingo cam. No 1 minute for any of you guys. You got hours. All right, what do we got here? N31. N31 is Kenneth Wise. All right, well, I think both of those cats may not be here. And if that's the case, that's fine. I get it. But that does make us a little sad. And because we're a little sad, that means it's time for some more Jug of the Dave. Here's the third one.
A little old lady went to the grocery store and carefully selected the most expensive cat food she could find for her basket. She truly believed in providing nothing but the best for her beloved feline companion. Upon reaching the checkout counter, she proudly told the cashier, "Nothing but the best for my little kitten." The cashier hesitated and said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but we cannot sell you cat food without proof that you have a cat. Some elderly people buy cat food to eat, and the management requires evidence that you are purchasing the cat food for your pet." Slightly annoyed, the little old lady went back home, picked up her cat, and returned to the store. They finally sold her the cat food. The next day, determined to pamper her dog as well, the little old lady went back to the store and bought 12 of the most expensive dog cookies available. This time, the cashier demanded proof that she had a dog, explaining that some older people occasionally eat dog food. Feeling even more frustrated, the old lady went home again, fetched her dog, and came back to the store. She was then allowed to purchase the dog cookies. The following day, the persistent old lady returned to the store, carrying a small box with a hole in the lid. She approached the same cashier and asked her to kindly stick her finger in the hole. The cautious cashier replied, "Oh no, you might have a snake in there." The little old lady assured her there was nothing in the box that could harm her. Reluctantly, the cashier placed her finger into the box and pulled it out. She immediately noticed an unpleasant smell and exclaimed, "That smells like crap." Grinning from ear to ear, the little old lady triumphantly said, "That's right. Now may I please purchase 3 rolls of toilet paper?"
My finger smells like crap. Yeah, do you get the point? All right, so I did a little refresh on my screen here, and I see that I'm back in business here. I have no idea how much of that last part you saw. I'm just going to keep rolling it. Like I said, I'm recording this separately, so, if there's a part of it you guys didn't see, well, then by God, we're just going to do that. And I did see a comment in here in the Chickadee chat that said, Barbara Hanson here, N19. So let me just jump into that bingo list real quick here, Barbara, so I can take a look at that. Make sure that N19 is vacant. It is. N19 is vacant. So let's go ahead and jump back in the chat here. And I'll put Barbara Hanson here. A little note. I'm just going to say Barb Hanson. And you wanted yourself. You guys saw all of it? Okay. So even when I thought the show was down, you guys are still watching me just fuck around? All right, fine. Good enough. This just means I don't have to post anything else later. Mom said, Dave, stop. Too late. All right, so here we go. Good thing I didn't take my clothes off. Barbara Hanson, what number was it that you were looking for there? Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. I saw the number. Oh, well, I remember that it was. Let's take a look at that bingo list real quick. She wanted I-19. That's what it was. I remember it was 19. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, great. Somebody in that chickadee chat here. See what you guys think about that. All right, so this is back where I remember this earlier. Did I forget to pay the internet bill? No, I mentioned that. Crop circles again. We got you back for a second. The buffering again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I've got the cord plugged in. I don't know. Used to have these problems when I was running on Wi-Fi only. Now I'm running on a cord. Still having the same problems. Gremlins. It is what it is. Gremlins took over. Dave, come back. Yep, I'm back. It was a birthday party. Yep. Let's see. Spectrum at it again. Yep, you're right about that Spectrum thing. Let me tell you. Let's see. Stop cussing. But Mom, stop cussing. Hilarious. It's not a kid's show, so I can cuss all I want. So it's fine. Unless I'm still an adult, so I can cuss all I want. And YouTube's not going to demonetize me. You know why? Because I don't monetize myself on YouTube. So they're not paying me anyway. So it doesn't really fucking matter. There you go. It's all for your entertainment. And if you're not entertained, well, then you just change to a different channel. That's how easy it is because you didn't pay anything to be here and you don't pay anything to leave. That's how great it is. It's a great, great system they have here. I don't rely on money from you. I don't rely on money from YouTube. I don't rely on any of that other than you trying to enjoy yourself. And if you can, great, because it was free. And if you didn't, hey, it was still free. There you go. N19. N19. Nope. I-19. Barb, there is no N19. Let me just go and jump back here real quick, make sure I'm not losing it. But yeah, I-19. 19 is in the I. N43 is your option if you wanted an N, but Barb I-19 is, in fact, an I. So you let me know if you want the I or you want the N. Either one is good for me because I'm writing it down in pen and I can just scratch out the other one, put whatever it is you want down there. But yeah, so let's get into that. And let's see, we already talked about that. What else do I have? My show notes. How are we doing on time? Doing all right on time. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't accidentally emergency call something, Dave. 911, what is your emergency? Having a hard time with my show. Can you help me? Send out the fire department. I need help with the show. Oh, all right. So let's see. So we've got that out of the way. We do have a video coming up. I wanted to mention, who saw my video I posted earlier about the chainsaw. In case you didn't know, I posted a video that was not really RC related, but rechargeable battery related. So sort of. But that one was called the new Wing 6-inch chainsaw. There's like 36 of you have seen it. It's number 2 in my rankings right now. So that tells you how low my rankings are. If 36 of you are looked at it, it's at number 2. Well, anyway, so that's a pretty fun little video. But I do have another video that's actually going to post at the end of this show. But instead of having to wait for the end of the show, by goodness, I am going to give you that right now. Oh, son of a, no, you don't, fart machine. Nope, that's only one. And we're about to get into a video. So anyway, here is that video. And don't forget, we got special gifts coming up for that special boy or girl as well. But here is that video. All right, friends. We're going to give this little bad boy a little flight. It's got the earbud plug in at the bottom. It's just because I had that and it was the same color, so fill up that hole at the bottom. And we're going to give it a shot and fly it around here a little bit here, just in the backyard some. And then got some alien tape you can see right there already stuck on, ready to go. So we'll try to slap a camera on it too. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Okay, it's on. Lights are blinking. We got a little bit of wind starting to kick here. That's why I'm trying to do it back here, so that hopefully, let's see if I can zoom in there some. There we go. All right, so I got the controller on, up to down. Okay. All right, so we're just do one button takeoff. Speed wise, I got it on, like I said, we got a little wind. Let's go on 2 first, and let's try that. Here we go. Now this does not have, Biscuit's getting in the Biscuit's getting to be a part of that. All right, so we got some wind kicking here. Try to bring him back this way some. It does not have it does not have position hold, but it does have trim buttons here, so let me try to see if I can trim it back some. Yeah, still trying to Biscuit, you better watch it. You try to get a piece of that, it might hurt. Alright, so let's try to get him to land here. Spin him around. Alright. One button landing. Here we go. Alright, so he's on the ground. Let's stick the camera on it. Biscuit, you better watch it. You're gonna get bit. All right, let's put the camera on. All right, there we go. So we got the camera stuck on the side there. All right, there we go. I'm not going to show you the whole video. I want you to watch it and see how much Biscuit gets involved in that. he certainly was interested. But will that helicopter carry the Insta 360 Go 1 like the Bell 206 I had. Well, you're going to have to watch that video to find out. It actually does post it right at the end of this show. So if you want to take a few minutes to check that out and see whether it flies great or whether it crashes more than once. Let's see. I'm pretty familiar with your videos, Dave. I'm thinking it's going to crash more than once. I mean, I wouldn't bet against that. So if you want to see the rest of that, make sure that you check that out. That's coming up. It's actually going out live here, or posting basically at 9 o'clock tonight. So that will be coming up later. So if you want to see some more of that, that helicopter is fantabulous. Love it. Boop, boop. There it is right there. Yeah, love it. Fantastic. Really getting into the small stuff here lately. Just because, I don't know, has nothing to do with the 250 gram thing, but I don't know. Just I got more small areas to fly stuff locally than having to go down to my field. As a matter of fact, my current field membership has expired because I picked it up last year before my birthday and I did not renew it just yet, just because, well, it's winter. It takes about an hour to drive there, and kind of getting into the smaller stuff. Although I did swap some receivers out for an E-flite F-16, the 70 millimeter, to one of my buddies that flies at that field. He gave it to me basically for a song because I had some ton of receivers just sitting around. So he gave it to me, and I really just needed the front landing gear of the entire thing, but he gave me everything, so I'll get all the electronics and all of that out of there. He's already wrecked it, but glued it back together. But the one that I have that was the Pilot Ryan model with his old Ray-Ban logo sticker on there that I flew at one of the Bigfoot events that has Venom, the pilot, in there. That one's actually in good shape, but the front landing gear was a little screwed on it, so I had to replace that. So got a new plane to replace that. So technically I have 3 of those planes right now, and I'm going to go ahead and Frankenstein those together. Maybe do the old stick 2 together and fly them like that. Probably not. Probably not. But definitely going to fix one because I like that plane a lot. So there we go. So there is that. And let's see what we've got going on here. So like I said, that video is coming out about son of a bitch. That video is coming up at 9 o'clock. Thanks, Fart Machine, for pointing that out. All right. So Fart Machine says that it's why. Well, yeah, that was the second part. So that means it's time for bingo. That's right. Time for more bingo. All right. So I'm gonna get back into that bingo list real quick so you can take a look at that. If you want your name on the bingo list, just so you know, I've got 3 empty spots now. There's a few on there that seem empty, but 063, and I'm thinking Barb wanted I-19. So if that's the case, I'm going to give her I-19. We'll check that chickadee chat to make sure that that is exactly what she wanted here in just a second. But so far, that's the list. And let's make sure that we are where we want. All right, so right now we're at 23. Ooh, we're at 23 viewers, 23 likes. Can we do 2 weeks in a row? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine the things that I mail out to you now that would be like this? If we hit it 2 weeks in a row, Doc would be like this. Oh my gosh. That would be great. I mean, for you. For me, huge pain in the nuggets. But if it would make you happy, ultimately it's going to make me happy. Oh, this hair. In case you didn't notice, this is a nice little knit job, like crochet style. I mean, this thing is awesome. I might make some of these on the side. On the side, these things are great. Make them in your team colors. Oh man, super soft and fun. Does kind of stick to your face a little bit. But, all right, but hey, it's the Dave Yourself channel. What do you want? It's gonna be something you're not usually seeing. All right, so Barb says I-19, I-10. Barb's saying I-10, I-19. Barb's just throwing out I numbers all over the place. 10, 19. Lori's got B10, so I know you can't have 10. So Barb, we're just going to assume that you want 19. That's the way we're going to go this show. If you want it in a different number in a different show, well, my God, pick it up in a different show. But in this show, you're getting I-19 because it's all about putting you on the list. So let's jump into that big O cam. And I fixed, trying to get ourselves a little hijacker into the bucket already. We don't want that. No freeloaders in the bucket. You want an empty bucket. All right, here we go. Back to the harmonica. Yeah. All right. Release the safety rubber. Eh, Where's the knot? There it is. Release safety rubber. There it is. Safety rubber is released. Cup is empty. Here we go. Just the one. Here we go. All right. What do we got? This one is N41. N41. Is that you? Let's find out. N41 is Godfather RC Keith. Keith was in the house earlier. Is Keith still in the house? We're about to find out. Keith does not have his name on the big list for the end of the year, so it'd be really great to throw him on there. Because again, you only need one to win. You know how odds work. You only need one. Did you get Dave? Did you get Miss Hanger's 51's number? Not sure there, Kenny. Don't think so. So go ahead and make sure you put that in the chat again, because again, it's just me running the chat. Shadow Ops has refused to help me like he helped old Dave's RC. I'm just kidding. He didn't refuse. I didn't ask him. Not directly, but somebody wanted to run the show like Shadow Ops used to run Dave's RC. Because I think I'm the only Dave still on RC stuff. Dave Marshall's gone. Dave's RC's gone. I'm the only Dave presence you've got, I think. Nope, DIY with Dave. He's a lumber guy. Oh, dang it. There we go. All right, so I don't see anybody like that in the chat. So you know what that means? It's time for another Joke of the Day. Here's the fourth one.
A guy nervously walked into a rough and tough biker bar. He looked around, gathering his courage, and finally asked aloud, "Excuse me, but does anyone here own that big Rottweiler tied up outside?" A muscular biker, covered in tattoos, stood up and gruffly asked, "Yeah, I do. What's it to you?" The guy hesitated for a moment, then said, "I'm really sorry, but I think my chihuahua just killed him." The biker shouted, "What the hell are you talking about? How on earth could your puny chihuahua kill my powerful Rottweiler?" The man replied, "Well, he got stuck in your dog's throat."
That would do it. Oh, they just killed your Rottweiler. Damn it. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's jump in the chicken chat and see what you guys are thinking about that. What? Feeling a little bad. We haven't had a lot of bingo wins here. Let's throw some strobe light on. Let's just hit a little smoke machine while we're at it. I know we don't have any winners, but I got the button. And see, with the lights, see how great that is? Oh, yeah. I mean, it looks like a howitzer blast. It's great. I can aim it more at myself, get some more light on the hair. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fire it off a little bit more. It's going to take a second, apparently. Apparently, it needs to warm up, cool down. All right, we'll do that here in a minute. Let's throw this off. Oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. Strobe. There we go. Back to the strobe. Turned off. There we go. All right. Dave, scroll up. She did put it in the chat. All right. Lori says, well, what's the number? Just don't make me scroll up. Just throw it back in here while I'm looking. Just throw it in here. Again, don't have a producer here. Make it easy on me. I'll make it super easy on you folks. Make it easy on me a little bit. Just put it back in the chat right now as I'm looking at the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Miss Hanger 51. Whatever your name might be, since you're only notified as Miss Hanger 51, for all I know, you could be Kenny's right hand. But put your number that you wanted underneath the bar of stars right there so I can see it. Don't make me scroll up. Make it easy on me. YMCA. Young man. No, that's all I'm giving you. She was 49. She wants 49. All right, fine. That'll work. Thank you. See how easy it is? You make it easy on me. I make it easy on you. I always make it easy on you. So if you make it easy on me, She wants G49. All right, so Kenny's right hand wants G49. All right. I'm going to put Miss Hanger 51. Because again, haven't seen a picture of this woman. I'm assuming she exists. But again, could be Kenny's right hand for all we know. All right. Well, if that's the case, no fart machine here, but that's right. None that is fired off, but I got the button. That's right. Let's go ahead and do another. Oh, bingo. Well, we're already on the screen. There we go. All right. Miss Hanger 51, G49, and as well as the 063 for Sherry and 019 for Barb Hanson. That's 3 ladies tonight in the chat. You're going to get it right here. I'm not even going to do the harmonica. Well, I will do harmonica. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do harmonica. You deserve it. But I'm not going to put the safety rubber on. There we go. Could this be one of these numbers right now? Let's find out. Or it's a B5. Who's B5? Oh my goodness. Look at that, ladies. Out of all of the blank ones you could have chose tonight, you all chose the wrong one. B5 was the one you should have chose. But that's okay. You no need to worry. I got the joke of the day.
Two friends, John and Mark, were hiking through a dense forest, enjoying the sights and sounds of nature. They shared stories and laughed at each other's jokes while exploring the great outdoors. During their hike, they stumbled upon an enormous, deep hole hidden in the undergrowth. John peered into the mysterious hole and exclaimed, "Wow, that looks incredibly deep." Mark agreed and suggested, "Let's throw a few pebbles in there to see how deep it is. We'll be able to estimate the depth by how long it takes for the pebbles to hit the bottom." So, they collected a handful of small stones and tossed them into the seemingly bottomless hole. Eagerly, they listened for any sound, but heard nothing. John, surprised, remarked, "Wow, that's really deep. I wasn't expecting that." "I know," replied Mark. "Let's try something bigger. How about those large rocks over there? They should definitely make some noise." The two friends picked up a couple of football-sized rocks and, with considerable effort, hurled them into the abyss. They waited again, anticipation growing, but once more, there was no sound. They looked at each other, utterly amazed by the depth of the hole. Then, John noticed something in the nearby bushes. "Hey," he said with determination, "there's a railroad tie over here. Help me carry it over. When we throw that massive thing in, it has to make some noise." Together, they dragged the heavy railroad tie to the edge of the hole and, with a synchronized heave, launched it into the darkness. Yet again, they were met with complete silence. Not a single sound came from the hole. As they were still trying to process what had just happened, a goat suddenly emerged from the surrounding forest, sprinting toward them at full speed. It charged past the two startled men and, without hesitating, leaped into the air and dove straight into the hole. John and Mark stared at each other, dumbfounded by the goat's bizarre behavior. As they were still trying to process what had just happened, a farmer emerged from the woods, looking somewhat concerned. He approached the two friends and asked, "Hey, have you guys seen my goat around here?" John, still in shock, replied, "You bet we did. It was the craziest thing we've ever seen. Your goat came running like it was being chased by the devil himself, and just jumped headfirst into this hole." The farmer shook his head and said, "Nah, that couldn't have been my goat. You see, my goat was chained to a railroad tie."
A dog? It was. Nah, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Oh, no, I got your goat with that joke. Gah, 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 gah. Oh, my goodness. Let's come with that chickadee set. See how much you thought that was corny. Here we go. How corny was that, folks? You tell me that. Here we go. All right. So did not know they made that stuff legal there, Dave. Not sure what you're talking about, but nothing is legal in Georgia. So no. Let's see. You guys laughing that one up. Lori says her name. Hello, Debbie. While Bill says Debbie. Hanger 51 says her name is Debbie, but Hanger 51 also did say that he is left-handed. So, hey, Debbie.
Hi, Kenny. Hi, how you doing?
Couple of googly eyes, a little sharpie. Ah, I don't know, but if you know Kenny, anything's possible. I could be way off base. I could be right on target. You never know with Kenny. That's what makes him so fun to hang out with. He's funny. He's good to hang out with, and you never know what's going to happen. So there you go. If you haven't hung out with Kenny, there's 3 great reasons to do it. Alrighty. And that's probably why Debbie's hanging out with you, maybe, because she realizes those 3 things. Uh, ugh. Jason Hanson, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. And you're left-handed too. Huh. Oh, don't mind me. I was just doing some mental thinking. Maybe some of you were thinking the same thing. Who knows? Who knows? Doesn't matter. We're all having a great time. So thank you, Debbie, for being here. The more ladies in this show, the better. Well, for the show, not necessarily for you, but definitely for the show. Way better. Like to have a nice mix, ladies and gents in the show. Even though I don't get any ladies and gents to show up in the show, I get you guys. That's okay, because there's no ladies or gents here either. So you're in a home of family, that's for sure. All right. No argument on what side of the sofa side of the sink the sofa's on, no doubt. Good point there, Wild Bill. That's what I was thinking earlier when I was doing that thinking thing. So yeah, that's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Good call, Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Be looking forward to hanging out on your show for a little bit tomorrow night, depending on how my work day goes. Maybe for a bit, maybe for a long time. We'll see. All right, so let's jump back into the main show cam here. Click, where I'm mostly invisible. My arms are invisible. There you go. That's how we do here. Also, might seem like a small deal, but next year we have some fantastic prizes coming back. And why do we have these prizes come back? Because America's back, baby. That's right. You will also get yourself, if you're a big winner next year, you'll get yourself an American flag that you can put anywhere. And it's actually on a toothpick. These are unused. It's not like I pulled them out of something and put them in a bag. But they're unused. But you will be able to put this in anything. Go to any restaurant, pull this out of your pocket, stick it in your food, be like, America! So we have those coming too. I have a few of those to give away. I had one of those in one of my food at some point in time at some restaurant. I was like, hey, can I have more of those? She's like, sure. I was like, thanks. So now you will get those as well. Because America, baby. Speaking of that, when America does finally get back to being in form here coming up soon, got some new outfits coming. Something to look forward to there. Because you know me, I hate putting on ridiculous outfits. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. You won't catch me in a ridiculous outfit. Hell no. Hey, but don't we catch you in a ridiculous outfit every time we see you? What? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, you do. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Somebody's got to do it. And it's going to be this guy. Because I got 2 thumbs. All right. Well, let's see. We may have run through most of the main stuff on the show. I do want to show you this though. During that video, which I cut short, which is kind of why I have more time of the show. But this particular tractor right here that we just got in the unboxing here, I just want to show you a little something here. Of course, comes with the battery and the screwdriver and all the charger and all that stuff. But just like the other one, this thing is got the remote that falls out, of course. Same remote as the other one. But look at the detail on this. Of course, some of it's kind of see-through because of the green screen, but it's got lights on the front, lights on the back. But just look at the detail of this little thing. It's so crazy. Hydraulics on there, and the probably going to be able to work the dragger on the back and the bucket on the front. So anyway, and again, just like the other one, this one's got a little guy in the cockpit there. I don't know if you can see him too well, but there he is. He's in there. But anyway, so we'll get some batteries and all that going in here. Next one, this one's got a little bit of a different controller, more of a handle style here, where that's more of a peg on that side. But anyway, very similar to the excavator that we had. But yeah, the detail on these things is just crazy. I mean, if I were trying to put together like a model, like a tester's model or something like that, or even a snap tight or something like that, and if I were to get quality like this after I put all the decals on, I'd be like, hell yeah, I kicked ass on that. But this is the way they come now. And they're remote control. They're not just static items. So next show, I'll have this thing charged up, ready to go, because I'm super excited to see how this thing looks. But the detail on these things is absolutely immaculate. I'm very impressed with the detail on these things. I mean, even if you just want to put it on your windowsill in your office and just have it ready to go to push stuff around. I mean, at any point in time, even if it's just sitting there static, just so cool looking. So very excited about that. So we got those two coming, and maybe if we can add a bulldozer, or I'm sorry, a dump truck to the mix, we might be able to get ourselves a little video put together for that. But right now, those are the two that we're going to add to the construction list. Those are the only two construction vehicles I have, and I only have them till the end of the year because they may be yours. Who knows? Just because we're not going to give away we may not give away the big 1,700 subscriber gift. That doesn't mean we're not giving away some huge gifts. Just means that those two planes aren't at play. That's all that means. All right. So while I was looking at that, I just thought I'd point that out a little bit because the detail is pretty impressive on those things. Pretty impressive. All right, let's go back in the Chickadee chat. See what you guys are thinking about that. Oh, a little blast from the past I found the other day as well. See if I can get this out without making a huge mess. But anybody remember this shirt? The second Dave It Yourself shirt? Anybody have these? Only a couple folks have these. I only had about 20 of these put out. But I found this in my stuff. I don't even have one of these. This is the last one of these I have. And it's for display purposes only until I lose a little weight. Because this is like this is like an XL. So it's pretty close. Yeah, it is. So it's an XL. So, but anyway. Yeah, this is one of the shirts that my kids designed, actually, back in the day. So very fun. I did see, though, Bert Hendon at Birmingham RC at the Bigfoot. He was wearing one. I know Aerospace Matt has one. I want to say maybe Jeff in Lower Alabama has one. I'm not sure. I didn't really have a lot of those. So there's a few of those out there. So if you have one, chime up in the chat. And if you send me a picture of you wearing it, I'll give you 5 extra hits in the 5 extra ticks in the big prize at the end of the year. So there you go. A little bonus for wearing the Dave Yourself shirt if you got one. Even though I'm wearing a Jeff Lower Alabama shirt, because this shirt he's got, this thing is tight. Should have gotten blue though. I was thinking yellow because being on the field you want to be seen, but for the show I should have got a blue. I'm gonna get a blue next time I see a Jeff. Not green though, because that'll really screw with the green screen. But blue, yeah, I want a blue one. Jeff's shirts are awesome. All right, more shorts for Christmas, he says. He has more shirts for Christmas, Jeff says. So if you guys are interested in this shirt, and I'll give you a little detail on it. Again, it's the Jeff Lower Alabama shirt, and on the back it says, flying RC planes is not a crime. So fantastic shirt. Comes in a variety of colors and sizes. I picked this one up at the Birmingham. This is my second Jeff in Lower Alabama shirt. Jeff's the only channel that I have more than one shirt from. I have two Jeff in Lower Alabama shirts. I have a Dave's RC shirt. I have a Petrinchik Brothers shirt. You know what? And then, of course, I have my own shirt. Well, actually, I don't even have my own shirt. I have my shirt. I don't have one that I wear. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Pilot Ryan. I got a Pilot Ryan shirt back when he had his old Ray-Ban logo. I got one of the forbidden shirts from his fly-in that we had. That was a pretty good one. So yes, that's all I've got. I need to get some more shirts from my fellow RC friends here. So yeah, so if you've got a shirt out there, you want to promote it on the Dave Yourself channel because you want to get minimum publicity for your shirt, let me know. I'll pick one up or send me one and I'll help you sell them. But if you let me know about it, I'll pick one up. All right, let's jump in the Chickadee chat. See what you guys are thinking about that. Ray's in the house. Dead Sticks RC's in the house. What's up? Hey, Bobby. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We are at 24 viewers, 25 likes right now. So again, this is getting really close to maybe being 2 weeks in a row where this happened. All right, so there we go. 26 peak viewers. Come on.
26 likes! 26 peak viewers, 26 likes. We did it!
And because of that, I'm firing off the smoke machine. That's right. Because everybody that was in the show last week wins. And we got the smoke machine to help celebrate that. Got to turn that strobe off before it gets me epilepsy. All right, turn that off. Oh, so fun. So yeah. So again, if you guys are interested in winning a prize from last week because you were part of the stream, and if you were part of the stream, by God, you're a winner. Just for being part of the stream, you want to make sure that you send me an email with your address to the Dave Yourself channel at gmail.com. And if you want to be a part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy while you're at it, shoot me your phone number. Tell me you also want to be a part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy, which means you will be added to my phone, which happens to be a Galaxy phone, hence the name, Dave Yourself Galaxy. And I will add you to the huge list of people that I text in a group text about stuff from the show. I do not bombard you with things. I don't throw things at you every day, multiple times a day, maybe once a week. The biggest bonus is that A, if you're part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy, you get yourself another tick on the list for the big end of the year prize. And if you're part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy, you'll also get to find out about whether or not you won and you get ready for next week's show. Because that clip was one that I sent to everybody last week at the end of the show, which is the show clip I send out every week. Whether we win it or not, you already know. But if you know, and you know that we won, oh, you're going to be there on Sunday. Or being part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy, you'll just send me your address again. And I get it. You might be like, but Dave, you sent me 11 things in the past. Why don't you still have my address? You know how email works. I got to filter for your name, try to find the one that's got your address. Just send me a new email with your address in it. You can put the date in the RE line. Hey, from the December 8th bingo, blah, blah, blah. That way I know. And then that way I can know whether I've responded to them or not. But again, if you want that, go ahead and send it to that address. Send me your email and or your physical address to get a gift. And if you want to be part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy, send me your phone number as well. And we'll add you in part of that. So there you go. All right, so we're rolling up here toward the end of the Shiggity show. Let's go ahead and don't forget we got this jet right here. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and put it on. Let's go ahead and put it on a little. It's got a little strobe action on it too. Let's go ahead and get that to blink around a little bit. Ooh, look at the way that interferes with the green screen. Nice. Looks like red is the only color that works there. Let's go back to red. There we go. All right. So anyway, I also have these as a part of the end of the year giveaway. And don't forget, if you're not the big winner at the end of the year, and if we don't hit 1,700 subscribers, of course, these particular planes are not part of the giveaway. If we can hit 1,700 subscribers and you win, then yes, both of these are yours for free. And if not, well, then one of the multiple other gifts that I will be unboxing this month will be. And if you're one of the 3 runner-ups, you will get a Remove Before Flight keychain, which is a nice, thick, embroidered chain. So there you go. Very fun. But again, that is just one of the multitude of things that we have available to be given away at the end of the year. So it's all about celebrating you, celebrating where this channel is at the end of the year. We're no Smoky Mountain RC over here, but Smoky has got the algorithm crushed. He knows how to put out those shorts, and he's crushing it. And that's how you do it. And I am not doing that. So not because I don't want to, just because I don't have enough time to do that. So it's fine. My show, if it just grows a millimeter every show, that's all I want. That's fine. I'm fine with moderate growth. I don't need to be Mr. Beast or something like that. That's ridiculous. Can you imagine me being Mr. Beast and have to pull this show off? Oh, giving away Mercedes and things like that. I mean, that would be crazy. But that is not this channel. It's the Dave Yourself channel, not the Dave It Your World channel. So here we go. Let's jump into that chickadee chat here. See what you guys think about that. And see what is going on in your areas. All right, so Jeff Lower Alabama hit me some 8-balls and stuff. Jeff, are you saying you want more 8-ball? Because if you want more 8-ball, we can give you more 8-ball. We've got it right here, ready to go. Watch for my email. CTRC says, yep, I will be looking for it. Trust me, I will be starring all of those when I see it in my email here coming up shortly. So if you want a part of that, just let me know. Send me all that information. And again, address for the prize for last week. And if you want to be a part of the Dave Yourself Galaxy to get an extra entry into the drawing, as well as to be in tune as to what's going on with the show behind the scenes, yeah, send me your phone number as well. I don't sell your information. I don't do anything with it. It stays in my phone. And I have Norton on here and all kinds of other antivirus things, so you don't have to worry about being stolen off my phone either. Somebody's got your social security number. It's not because of me. I can tell you that. It's because of some other thing you bought on some other website. New ladies deserve another bingo. New ladies deserve another bingo, Wild Bill says. All right, Wild Bill. Ladies want some 8-ball. All right, well, fart and 8-ball. So we'll do bingo 8-ball. I'm pretty easy to manipulate on the show here. Thousands of miles away, Bill's working me like a puppet. It's fine. It's all about interactivity, right? So here we go. Very doubtful is what it said earlier. Can't remember the question, but I remember the answer was horrible. Right now, we're going to ask it, will one of the new ladies win in bingo tonight? Here, what do you got? It says, what does it say? Smoke machine's firing off. It says what? It's kind of like a little hazy there. Let me see here. Let me hit it with the flashlight. I should have had flashlight ready. All right, what do we got here? It says reply hazy. Ask again. Oh, then it flipped, and now it says yes. There you go. Reply hazy. Ask again, or just move the ball some more until it gives you the answer you want, and that answer is yes. Fair enough. Well, if the answer is yes, you know what that means. It means it must be time for some more bingo. Let's go ahead and do some bingo. All right, 8-ball cam, bingo count, and bingo list. One of these buttons will do it. That's the one. All right, so just so you know, O63, I-19, and G49 are all taken. B5 has already been blown out because nobody picked it and we already called it. Ain't that something? But anyway, so that really only leaves us with one number left. You got to figure out what that one is. If you don't want to figure it out, I'll tell you, it's N43. But anyway, so here we go. Let's jump back into that bingo cam. Let's go ahead and fix the safety rubber. Give the ladies what they want, which is protection. Oh, and it slipped right off. Oh, if I had $1. All right, there we go. There we go. Release the safety rubber. And nice and easy. Come on, ball control, Dave. We already have one mysteriously show up on the rail tonight. That's enough. All right, what is this one? This one is I-28. I-28 is a double prize. What does double prize mean? Double prize means whoever's won in bingo tonight will receive a double prize. That's what that means. So who has won in bingo tonight? Let's see. We got a few there. Who did I add to the list? Let's see. Who won in bingo so far tonight? Who won in bingo? You tell me. Make it easy on me. Who won in bingo tonight? Anybody? I don't remember firing off the smoke machine for anybody. Did we fire off the smoke machine for anybody for a winner? God dang it. I don't think we did. I added some ticks, but that was from something else. No one. Yeah, no one. Ain't that a son of a dork that I don't have a final joke of the day either. I only had 5 of those. Oh well. We only have 5 minutes left anyway. Bummer. Dang it. Well, it doesn't mean I can't fire up the smoke machine because this thing is still awesome. Strobe. Smoke machine. I like this remote right here because then you just hit the button and it just stays on until you hit the button again. Oh, yeah, smoke machine. Oh man, that smoke machine is fantastic. Good stuff. It's really clouding up this place too. All right, we'll just leave that going. Screw it. It's like a little disco club up in here now. All right, but now we're rolling into 8:56, which you know what that means. It's getting down. We're getting down to the end of the show, so we're gonna keep that going. Let's jump into the thanks for watching part here, and let's jump into this part. There we go. And let's do a little scroll up here. We're getting ready to say goodnight to some folks here. So let's do some scroll ups. We did not have any big bingo winners tonight. However, last episode we had everybody as a winner. And even though we didn't have any bingo winners tonight, does that mean that tonight can't be everybody's a winner? No, doesn't mean that. We're currently at 23 viewers, 28 likes. So at the end of this episode, I'm about to record it on my phone. See what we got. If you're a Dave Yourself Galaxy member, you're about to find out the answer here in just a few minutes. If you're not, you'll find out next week. But right now, let's go ahead and say goodbye to some folks. This has been a great show. So let's scroll back over to the top. So Jason Hanson, thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate it. It's only going to let me go up so far here. So Rich M, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Jeffrey Lower, Alabama, good to see you, sir. Ray Emai, Boss223. Barb Hanson, thank you so much for being here tonight. Shadow Ops is in the house. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Lori was in the house. Thank you so much, Lori, for being here. Wild Bill was in the house. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, Wild Bill. Don't forget, Wild Bill's got his Real Flight Live on Monday nights. And now that the time change, since he doesn't do time change where he is, it's actually a little easier to do. So be a part of that because that's good stuff. Keith Christie, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Jet Tech Don, thank you so much for being here. CTRC Flying, thank you so much for being here as well. I'll look forward to your email coming up here shortly. Who else we got here? Scrolling down, Boss223, thank you so much, man, for being here. Sorry about the gremlins we had during the show, but glad you guys stuck around. Means I don't have to upload something later, so that's great. So, Keith Christie, good to see you, sir. Who else we got here? Let's see here. Who else we got? Let's pull that down a little bit. Scroll back over here. Gotta get back control of that. There we go. Hanger 51 was in the house. Thank you so much, Hanger 51. Ms. Hanger 51 was in the house. Thank you so much for being here as well, Barb. Greatly appreciate that. There's my mom. Thank you so much for mom. My favorite comment of the night, stop cussing. Oh, she'll always be a mom, that's for sure. So funny. But anyway, so there we go with that. So thank you so much, Mom, for being here. Victor RC Jets, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Smoky Mountain, of course. Thank you so much, Smoky Mountain. Good to see you, man. Congratulations on your 4,000 subs, man. You're crushing it. Keep it going, my man. Keep it going. We're all here for you. Michael Wright says in the house. Thank you, sir, so much for being here. Ray Emai was in the house. Ray, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Sorry about that whole Canada thing. If you run into Dang it. No. We'll come back to that later. Barb Hanson's in the house. Thank you so much, Barb, for being here. Wow, Bill. Who else am I missing out here? Miss Hanging 51. There she is. Smoky Mountain. Jet Tech. Anybody I'm missing here? I think I may have gotten most of the lot here. CTRC Flying, we said goodnight to. Yeah, I think we're good here. Let's see. We'll keep scrolling a bit here, see if anybody else picks up. Randy B was in the house. Thank you so much, Randy, for being here. Always good to see you, my friend. Dead Stick, that's right. Bobby was in the house. Thank you so much. While I'm scrolling this down here, and before we get out of here, because we're seconds away, I also had a, what word did I say at the end of the last episode? This is a thing that Matt would know, but if you can put it in the stream before I get to the bottom of these, what word did I say at the very end of the episode? It's the code word, the Pee Wee Herman word of the day. What word did I say at the end of the last episode, right before I shut down? Right after the Muskie Bob thing. I'm going to let you get a chance to put it in the chat here. If you get it, you'll get yourself 5 more entries right at the end of the show here. 5 more entries. Crazy. I know it. So, again, you may want to stick around to the end of this show, too. So we're going to scroll on down here, see if anybody picks that up here. So, rolling down, Bobby. Back live soon again. Yep, Bobby's got a good show, so we'll be willing to help him out at that. Bobby, you need any help with that, let me know. I bring those construction vehicles to Indiana and plow my driveway for me. That might take a little long there, Bobby. I would do it, though. I'd be glad to make some video of that. That would be fun as all get out. It would take forever, but that would be fun. So, there's that. Yeah. Day 17. We're 14 feet in. Yeah. Something just like that. So there you go. Jason Hanson, good to see you. Thank you so much. We did file another bingo for those ladies. Of course we did. Ladies' night, baby. Ladies' night. All right, so here, persimmon. Oh, Lori, look at Lori hitting me with that first word. That is it, persimmon. That is it. That is the word I had here on the list. Persimmon. Congratulations, Lori, to you for firing off that first word. Lori, there she is. She's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Booyah! Nice job, Lori. Persimmon is, in fact, that word. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. You may want to stick around for another minute or so. I know we're already cutting into Ryan's show, but you just tell him he showed up late because Dave's show was so awesome. And maybe Orion will actually watch the show once in his life. Probably not, but it's okay. So until next time, I am Dave. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight on the Dave Yourself channel. Another Sunday Sit Down with 7. Who knows what's going to happen next week? Maybe we got another lot of winners. We'll find out. But until then, I am out of here. Narwhal. Narwhal.
Fun stuff. Of course, we've got the things like bingo. Of course, we got that coming up. We also have.
Dang it, Dave! I missed you live again.